Merck Index. It's a manual about that thick. Every couple of years they update it, and they have. I had mine in like Merck Index 8, which was a thick book about that. I needed that for grad school. I said, well, why grad school? Because all the students in a certain chemistry class is told that you're going to use that Merck Index for the rest of your life if you're getting into chemistry. And I was into chemistry per se as a graduate student. And as my professor, Dr. Brubaker, said, before you touch anything in this lab, any chemical, I want you to go to the Merck Index and write. Don't just read it. Write it out exactly what the reaction will be, and not only what the reaction will be, what the any other chemicals that are mixed with it. The thing is, you're not here doing a cooking show. You are here mixing chemicals, and everything our chemicals were super strength. And a lot of stuff that we were mixing was in, instead of millimeter stuff you would do, our stuff was to run experiments with. So I was in charge of doing that, and I had to make sure that it was, and I would go to a TA. What was his name? Oh, one of the guys down there was Jerry Rich. And his IQ was something like 250. It was way up there. I mean, you're talking about a guy when I was there made his own desktop computer before Apple, and it worked. He did it with somebody like Motorola's chip or something. Oh yeah, it worked because he found out the state's computers were too slow for his calculations. And whatever happened to him, U.S. Gibson, I think, took him. They said, what I heard is they paid him. Paid him. Wow, you made money off of your dollar. They paid him. They gave him his own room. I think I saw it again. Came back for something. Yeah, I walk in here and I can fill it up with anything I want, Jerry said, and I can deal with that thing, and I can bring my computer. I can make computers for them, and my salary is 6 figures. And why? Do you realize why? Because his boss went to school, was from the company, and they said, we're having problems, hire him. Give him $100,000. Jerry said, perfect for me. Not only did that, they did, because Jerry was living at the campus. Like a lot of professors were living on the campus at that time. They would bring up their campers, have them in the parking lot, take a shower inside, they use a swimming pool, they use facilities inside, they camp back there, and more than one time, on occasion, especially in the summertime, because I was there from Friday. I got out of work on Friday. I went down there. I think I was there Friday to Sunday night, most of the times. Did I cut my grass at home? Yeah, I got around to it. But basically, I was there from Friday, and I did that for 5 years. It was a pretty well open campus, yeah. And I thought it was a lot of fun. I never thought in this world I would actually ever use any of that. I mean, there was guys doing chemical engineering and regular chemistry and biology and botany and having weird experiments. The graduate. some of them were, they got DOD contracts. I mean, during the Vietnam area, these people got DOD contracts. I don't mean little stuff. I mean big stuff, multi-million dollars. One guy was doing something for an oil company, doing research, and he was making, $500,000. He would fly around the country. I think he was studying Boggs. I don't remember his name. It was really strange stuff. And Miller was animal studies, DNA studies, genetic studies. Who was that? I worked with in botany. You like smoking it? He built plants. I'm sitting on a table. He had, these things were 30 feet tall, 40 feet tall, round bases of whatever he was doing. Must be bat poop or human poop. He had these great big gigantic plants in Oregon National Laboratory. Radiation, most likely. These things were big. And he was looking for Chambers. Dr. Chambers. He had a contract with the Drug Enforcement Agency. And he was growing these. And when they did that at the end of the season, they went down there. I think he got threatened because he was producing stuff that was toxic. Whatever he did. They came down with chainsaws. And it's like chopping down trees. And they came down with, if I remember the last Saturday we were there, the study was over with, and there's a great big bonfire, chainsaws, and I believe they had armed guards down there. I'm not too sure about it. I think I have some of the people on that thing, because the whole thing was surrounded by fences and chain link fences. Yeah, barbed wire on top, not razor wire. And one of the reasons is if you're down at Oregon National Laboratory, one of the residents down there happened to be white deer. No, not for radiation. No leaks down there. No, that thing. But yeah, that is a place that I had all that stuff. And good contracts too. He went to another place. I would think something like, I was told, Fort Bragg, to solve the problem of having plants on the property that was made for World War II for making hemp. Yeah. To eradicate everything they had thousands of acres of the stuff. He was down there to eradicate, because whatever they would do, they would burn the stuff in the fall, the summer, and burn it. It all comes back the next year, and he was down there to solve that problem. But grad school is a lot of fun. I miss it, because I could take what I was thinking, even though I will never do this stuff again. Yeah, it's a school. What kind of school I think about this is strange things. I don't know. Strange world we live in. Strange world I live in. Maybe it's only me. Maybe I'm just a strange world. I can make a movie of me. The strange world of... Oh well.